and I'm the program director for Community Treatment Alternatives. And Paul said that I could introduce him and tell a couple of historical facts. I met Nepal in 1975 at CBTU when I was in grade school, not college. And for those of you who remember at that point, CBTU was in the cathedral, not in this building. He was a very, very energetic child, as probably many of your children are. Liked to run around, had some visual problems at that point, and so almost appeared kind of blind. He's going to show you what he was like, so you can get an idea. He's into visual things too, and noise things, so when you hear those things, just realize that that's what he's into. And then I didn't see Nepal again until about 1981, when we had established CTA and had our first group home for autistic adolescents.
Which was run by some other people.
By the state at that point. And Nepal was one of our residents at that point. Before that, we had worked
the mom thing.
With
the vision.
Okay, let me finish. We worked with fairly low-functioning autistic individuals, and so Nepal was kind of surprised, and we were very, very nervous about what we were going to do, but found that the same kind of techniques worked, that he had the same kind of needs as a lot of the other kids that we worked with. Lots of perseverative questions. Still a lot of hyperactive kinds of behavior. Had liked to wear Band-Aids on every finger because you might get cut sometime. So it's a sort of prevention. We faded that to liquid Band-Aids, didn't we, for a while? Then Band-Aids got put on tape players because they might get hurt, I guess, too.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure. Paul did have a cornea transplant a few years before that, and so he was very fascinated with eye things, liked to talk about those kinds of subjects. Paul has gone through a big, big transition in being able to feel more emotions, be a little more social than before. We still work on those things. When Paul first came and lived with us, we couldn't touch Paul or he would react like we had burned him, so I couldn't go like this or he'd go But now he can tolerate that pretty well. And I'm just going to turn the time over to him. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Nepal.
Okay. Now, let's go back to 1969.
Okay.
My dad died on a train accident.
Maybe it'll make it easier for this. Okay? Okay, we'll talk about, were you born at that point?
No.
When your father died?
I wasn't born yet.
When were you born?
September 6th.
Of what year?
Same year.
What else do you want to talk about your childhood, your early years? Remember?
Okay.
Anything?
The books were for Dad.
Right.
Nothing more than that.
Okay.
And then I was about 1 year. I'm gonna begin to grow up. And my mom saw no problems.
Except for sometimes when you were in your crib at night, then what would happen?
That's later.
Okay.
And then one time I ate a Oreo cookie and I made a mess of myself.
Can you imagine that? 1 year old doing that? See, as I said, we're really into visuals, so bear with us. Okay. And then can we tell you about the crib and life?
And then one time I was doing this to the crib.
How come?
Because I like the little things. Two years old about. I look at light and I cry.
When there was moonlight, what would happen?
one night in the morning, it was late one light, I looked at the moon, and then I got scared and I started crying out loud.
The lights were pretty scary.
Yes.
What else would you like to talk
Now I'm about 5 years old. I found a paper clip and stuck it in the outlet, and it gave me a big jolt.
So when do you think Penny, your mom, decided that maybe there was something different?
When I was 4 years old.
And how did she decide that? Do you know?
Doctor, can you see anything wrong? All checked out to be okay. Can you see something wrong? A-okay. Something wrong? A-okay. Something wrong? A-okay. My doctor says Nicole is autistic.
What did they tell her to do?
Let's take him to CBTU.
Okay.
So I went to CBTU.
What else did they tell her to do?
I'm not sure.
That we talked about? That you didn't quite understand? They told her that maybe maybe she should put you in an institution?
Yes.
But she didn't do that, right?
Yes.
Do you want to tell me about what you remember about CBTU?
CBTU was a good
Does this look like CBTU?
It was a good school.
What happened there? Do you remember anything?
I remember seeing Paige and a few pictures. My mom used to work there. One day I was playing outside and a bee came out and stung me. And then I go to the hospital because I was blown up like a balloon.
Must have been scared. So you're allergic to bees?
Yes. One time I drank some poison, so I have to rinse my mouth out.
Do you want to talk about the coping with autism stuff?
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to CBTU. They did a pretty good job, and then I went to Dublin Daycare Center. And then I had to go to Grandma Charlotte's.
Why did you have to go there?
My mom took me there
To just visit or to live?
to live
For how long?
2 years.
And why? Why was that?
My mom was tired of me.
So this was part of the coping with autism plan.
Excuse me, coming up. And then I said, over there, Grandma Charlotte and Stephanie says, Nicole, don't eat in the living room, eat in the kitchen.
So there were rules there.
I disobey one of the rules and Grandpa Henny does nothing. One day, Saturday, whipped me with a belt.
So his way of coping is to whip you with the belt, right?
Yes,
Did that work?
not too good.
Did you not obey the rules still?
Yes,
What about the light at Grandma's house?
light. I was looking downstairs. I saw a small light. I got scared, but I know it was a low voltage light bulb now.
But then did you know?
Nope.
So it scared you.
Yes.
Kind of like the moon.
Yes.
So when you don't know what things are, does that scare you?
Yes. I went back from CBTU, but didn't feel happy. Went to Dublin Daycare Center.
But do you know why you didn't feel happy at CPTU?
Because of the beatings.
They were making you feel bad.
Yes. And now we go into the story of coping with autism A.
Okay.
There was a TV show called Autism.
And this was about what year? Do you remember?
1980.
Okay. And you were how old?
10. And then Catherine, and then there was 2 girls.
At Devlin Daycare, right?
Yes, there was a girl, part of the girl named Catherine McIntyre, and there is another girl named Melanie.
And what's Melanie?
All the other kids combined.
And what are they? Are they good or bad?
Teasing
Teasing, okay.
or not wanting to play with me.
Okay. Do you want to tell a story of Catherine and Melanie?
Yes.
Okay.
One day I was swinging swings. I acted weird. Melanie ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine came up. Saw me. I still do some weird things, but Catherine says, I love you, even if you're weird.
And she knew about autism because she'd seen this movie, huh?
Yes. And then I began to feel happy again.
Because you had a friend?
Yes.
Was Melanie a real person?
This is a fictional being of all the other people combined. And there was a weird teaser. Last one in, it's a rotten egg. I was the last one in. So someone said, ew, you stink, you're the rotten egg.
What'd you think about that?
I laughed because I know it was just a joke.
Did you know that, or did you laugh because everybody else laughed?
I laughed because everybody else laughed.
So remember, that's one thing that's been really hard that we've had to work on, huh? Like what's a joke and what's not a joke, huh? And when people are being rude and when they're actually being friends.
Yes. One day, the telephone rings at Penny's work. Hi, this is Doctor. Come to the hospital right away. We've got a donor.
A donor for what?
And then I went to hospital, and 2 days later, I got my eye operated on.
For what? Can you tell them what they did?
For cornea transplant. I was sleeping. And then they took my eye out and they put the one in.
They took your whole eyeball out?
Cornea.
Oh, just a cornea, okay. And then, could you see better?
Out of the eye. I woke up, no bad pains afterwards.
Good.
Next year, the other eye got done, but it went weird. I went back and it was rejecting.
Mm-hmm. So what did they do?
Put medicine in it.
And now?
What?
And now?
Nothing.
It's okay now?
Yes. And then, and then I said, hey, Debbie, hey, you got blue eyes, you got brown eyes, you got green eyes.
You got firefighters in your eyes.
No, that's not.
And that's not nice, is it? But that's what you would say, huh? Nonsense stuff
And
about eyes.
And then I went to the group home and said, battery, where are the batteries? Oh, there was the battery.
You were very afraid of running out of batteries, huh?
Yes.
And Band-Aids. Do you want to talk about going to Evergreen Junior High?
That's not there yet.
Oh, okay.
And then I went camping one weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Moonlit night. I woke up, middle of the night, being lost. I looked around. A dog bit me.
Oh my goodness.
Lagoon bee. I was swimming in the swim pool lagoon. I got stung by a dead bee. So I had to go to the hospital.
You have to be careful. I think we need to get back to the coping with autism stories, okay?
Okay.
Can we get back from that?
And then I went to John Debbie's group home. I began to eat like a pig. Now, Paul, close your mouth.
So that that was a way of saying I don't like the rules, you think?
Yes.
Making noises?
Yes. And then another group one was good.
Are you saying that because I've seen it here, or did you really like it?
And we liked it. Now, at first beginning, there was a few strict staff like Siri and Steve that said, "Don't eat that. You gain fat."
Did you like that?
Not too good. And then coping with autism in a somewhat bad way within the group homes. One time, Debbie hired a minus queen named Julie. What?
You need to explain that. I don't think people know what a minus queen is.
A minus queen is a person who gives me minuses for unnecessary things.
People who are too strict.
Yes.
So what does that make you do when people are too strict? What do you start doing?
Going, finally.
Making noises. So that's how you think she coped with autism?
Yes,
And
and
a minus queen.
but this is the one that ticked me up very bad.
Oh, okay.
I was in my bedroom with Brett. Not Jones. Ivan,
Okay.
who pulls hair.
Oh, okay.
He goes to people's hair. One day, he fixed the light bulb but forgot to put the cover up on Julie's head. "Did you break the light?" But I said I didn't, but Julie still gave me mine for doing it. It was Brett that forgot to put the thing up.
I can see how that tipped you off.
Now the school of Evergreen Junior High School. I went to the high school with Dr. Woj.
Who at one time had been your teacher, right? And now she was the principal?
Yes. Teacher. And there was called a point queen.
And what's a point queen?
A point queen, same thing as a minus queen, but take away many points for many things.
So they're both bad. Is it easier when you kind of categorize things as good and bad?
Yes. Or bad point queen.
Okay.
Yep. And then I met a few people. A few good, like Becky Ray Peak, and bad, like Hank.
Do you want to talk about them?
Yes.
What good people look like and what bad people look like?
Bad people.
Let's be real careful about using people's last names.
Bad people. Hank was the worst.
The worst. And what did Hank do? It was just the worst.
Hank would say, "The bell rings," and Hank said, "Stick that bell in your butt."
Oh, that's bad. So he would say really not good things at all. What about Becky? What kind of good things would she say?
That's coming up.
Okay.
Hank also teased about people's body parts too.
That's something we don't want to talk about in front of these people, do we?
Okay.
Okay.
And
They probably can get a pretty good idea of what Hank was.
and Van was a good one. Got influenced by Hank, but we resisted influence.
And so did Van stay being a good person?
Yes. Becky Ray Peak, on the other hand, was a good person. This is part 1 in Boys and Girlfriends. Part 1 is that we were platonic girlfriends and boyfriends.
What does that mean?
That means no romance.
What does romance mean?
Romance means holding on tight and kissing. Or kissing to the people.
Okay.
And then the school year ends. I stood up for an award, and everybody stood up, did a standing ovation.
And what award was it that you got? Remember what the award was?
For perfect attendance.
Not missing any days.
No.
Okay.
Let's
So
go.
you weren't sick very often, were you?
No. Let's go down to the arcades again.
Okay, we gotta be really careful with this story, okay?
Okay. I was hanging out at one arcade. I was rubbing up against people, and the cop says that's bad.
Did you know that that was bad?
Not yet.
Not yet. Until we talked about it, huh?
Yes. Another bad thing
Why
about
did you tell me that you were doing that? Do you remember?
what?
When we talked about it and I said, why are you doing that?
I don't know.
Remember what you told me?
I had some sexual things, but I didn't have any outlets yet.
But you told me you did it because it felt good, huh?
And it felt good too.
Yeah, so we had to talk about that. What was okay and not.
Okay. Speaking of not okay, this is with Dr. Welch.
Okay.
It's in the hall.
At recess.
It's in the hall during lunch.
During lunch.
I had a dream about Dr. Welch.
Okay.
I told it in front of her. Dr. Welch, guess what? In my dream, me and you was in bed together, but I had to edit it, so, and then me and Dr. Welch had to take the UTA, take a bus to school and stuff.
And what did she think about you telling her that?
At that time, bad.
She was very mad, huh? So we had to learn how we keep those dreams to ourselves, huh?
Here, the good way is to do it in public, the private, in her office.
Okay. So you learned that that was okay.
Yes. And then,
Do you want to talk about high school? Because we're kind of in this.
okay,
High school that you want to talk about?
okay. High school now is coming up.
Okay.
We're going to Hillcrest now. And I had lots of girlfriends, including one that I haven't dated yet.
Okay.
Mary Pearson was the first one.
Remember, not just
Merriment.
Okay.
Mary says one day, "Hey, you cat, I love you."
And what did you think she meant?
I didn't know what it meant. So I kept car, and cat means a cute guy.
So that, how'd that make you feel?
Good,
So was she a good or bad person?
pretty good. And then Mary says, "Oh, are you, me, Mary kiss."
So it wasn't platonic.
It was one of the romantic kinds. And then Mary says, "Nicole, are you teaching to kiss like the movie star?" And then we did the kind of French kiss. And then Mary says, "Nicole, you kiss like a duck."
So what did you do?
Laughed.
You just laughed? Did you try to kiss not like a duck?
No. And then Mary would hold my hand and said, "I want to take you home." Second thing, crowded hall. Mary did it, I didn't do it.
Do what?
Mary said to me in a crowded hall, "Nicole, I would like to make love to you," and the hall was crowded.
So you think that Mary and other people said things that were inappropriate?
Yes.
You think they really meant them, or were they teasing?
tease.
It's really hard when you take things literal. It's hard to know when people tease.
And then, one day we were French kissing in the outside, and the bus driver said, "Were you kissing Mary?" "Yes, that looks gross."
She must like duck kissing, huh?
Who?
Mary. What else about high school? What kind of classes did you take? What did you like taking and not like taking?
I liked all the classes.
What was your favorite one?
Electronics and biology.
What parts did you like about them?
The electronics to make things.
So you always are kind of like electricity, huh?
Yes.
Maybe that's why you put that paper clip in the outlet now.
Yes. This is a good coping of autism story.
Okay.
Remember the first date with Mary Peterson?
Mm-mm.
Me and Mary, we went to the group home. I was a Ghostbuster, and my hose was a attachment of a vacuum cleaner.
Did that look pretty silly?
Yes.
Oh, I think so.
And then I said some weird things about Mary. Mary, guess what? On my love quake, on my with the scale of love, you're at a number 10.
It was a Richter scale.
Yes. And then Mary flipped on me, and then you told me that wasn't a good date. How come?
I don't remember. I think it was we were watching Mary and she didn't seem very interested, and she kept saying, scoot over, leave me alone. So we needed to work on daily behavior, didn't we?
Yes.
Do you remember what you told me about girls, why you talk about girls so much?
I'm not sure.
What is it about girls?
I'm not sure.
How do you feel about them?
Good.
Do you?
And this next one's about Christy Duke, a good coping story.
Okay.
I was walking to Kate's class. Kate's class comes in. I come into Kate's class. Kate says, "There's gonna be girls crap. There's gonna be girls crap." Christy Duke, the date girl, was chasing it, was weighing up the date.
With you?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then Christy Duke said in a high-pitched voice, "Paul, won't you take me to the girls' prep?" I was speechless.
Because you were so excited?
Sorry, and excited. My excited part kicked in middle of the week. I licked a hot siren iron and it went.
So when you get excited, you do kind of strange things like lick things? When you get excited or nervous?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pamela, do you know her?
Mm-hmm.
She had the week issue the thing, but I still didn't believe it. And then I talked to Christy again. And Christy, it was true. So me and Christy, we went to the dance.
And did you have fun?
Christy said that I danced her feet off. Uh-oh.
Do you think you really did? Did you have no feet when you were done?
Uh-oh, where's her feet? There was a foot there, there's a foot there. I looked closer and it was Christy's feet.
You danced her right off. That sounds like a good day.
And then when ice cream, and then at the end I said, "Christy, remember, I'm crazy for you."
Back with the visual, huh? Okay, let's go on to the end of high school. What happened after high school?
We had to get to tell the kinder story.
I know,
Bad
but I
coat.
think we're going to have to know. So we didn't do it.
Okay, that's going to be at the end.
Okay, we have time. You talk about what happened after high school?
Okay, good story to end the high school era.
Okay.
I was having troubles of trying to get someone to the junior prom. I asked Robin Taylor, and she and me and her went. After high school, I went to work at Canyon View.
Canyon View Elementary, what did you do there?
During the winter time, I vacuumed the floors.
Okay.
Under summertime, I was dripping the floors.
Okay.
One time, I was standing in a puddle of water with a wet vacuum that was defective, and I got myself shocked.
What did you think about that?
That was horrible.
Was it? But you're smiling.
And then I fell down after that.
Was that horrible too?
Yes.
What happened to that job?
I was let go
How come?
because I was eating things out from the garbage cans.
And they didn't like that.
No.
What about, did you want to talk about McDonald's, your job at McDonald's?
I used to work at McDonald's. Becky Lancaster was the first job coach I ever got. I worked
What'd you do there?
work on the lobby.
Okay. And what about that job?
Excuse me, pretty good. But I got fired because the tables weren't clean enough.
Okay. And you were touching kids' heads?
That was in the beginning.
Yeah, not good. So that didn't work out very well, did it?
And
So then what happened?
and then I took some other jobs at Shoe Kasha.
And how did you do there?
Good.
Okay. How long did you work there?
3 years.
And what'd you do there?
Wash dishes at Shoe Kasha, and then I had been going to South Valley.
South Valley School?
Graduation time, my girlfriend, Jody Perry, started another standing ovation after I got done with the speech.
And so you got to give the speech at your graduation, right?
Yes.
Be the speaker? That was pretty cool. Do you want to talk about what you're doing now?
Okay.
You never got let go from the Sukasa job, did you?
No.
But you decided to quit.
Yes. Now, I've been going to school. This is
Where?
South Valley. No,
Oh, okay.
not South Valley. Salt Lake Community College. First year, I had a math class, and Sally was helping me to study.
Sally works with you too, huh?
Yes. One day, I was with Sally studying, and I said, "I love you," out loud to her.
But Sally's married, huh?
And then Sally told Jim, and Jim said, "Don't pick on my wife again."
You could get in big trouble, huh? What other classes have you taken? Math classes or what else?
And biology.
What are you doing work-wise now? You just got a new job.
Working at DFS under forms control.
And you have a desk of your own, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you like that job?
Good.
How much do they pay you?
Excuse me, $4.50, no, $5 per hour.
Anything else you want to say?
Now I'm going to go back to coping with autism stories now. High school, junior. Don't mix them to say junior high, not the kind.
No.
High school, actually sophomore. I started as a freshman, and I was with Shelley Kinder. Oops, Shelley, not that name.
Okay. Well, not last
And I was in the counseling center, and Shelley, we were talking about the girls' craft, and Shelley said, "Nicole, will you take me to the girls' craft?" But she wasn't exactly dance. She was said that's not for me. Christy Duke was for me.
So she'd already asked you, Christy?
No. Christy Duke was excited to go out with me.
Oh, okay.
Shelley excited to go to the dance itself,
But not with you.
not with me.
So you think she was just kind of using you?
Yes. And then Shelley says, and then me and Shelley, we're going to the dance. She was talking about some other boyfriend.
Ah. How'd that make you feel?
Horrible. And then I went to pick her up, but I said a bad date rule thing.
What?
Ew. It's there's this fishy smell in here.
When you went in her house and met her mom, you said that, huh?
Yes.
That was a bad date thing.
And then me and Herbie went out, and then she had dumped me for another boyfriend. And I cried. Pamela came up and said the tear thing.
What's the tear thing?
That I got tears in my eyes.
Did you know they were there?
No. Me and Shelley went out again.
So what about the tears? How did that feel when you had tears in your eyes?
I'm not sure. Me and Shelley. We went to the planetarium. Shelley says, tickle my back. So I was rubbing her bare back at the planetarium.
Oh my goodness.
And then we started talking about sex there too.
Really?
And then we went home. Day 3.
Okay.
Me and Shelley, I was playing a video game. Then we went to the Hippodrome and danced. Then she did some other stuff. We went back to the Hippodrome and did more dancing. Do you know what me and Shelley were dancing for? To helping people with for the muscular disease.
Muscular dystrophy?
Yes.
So it was a fundraiser dance.
Yes. And then Shelley said, Nicole, will you please ask this guy to dance?
For her?
Yes.
So do you think she was using you again?
Yes.
So did you do it?
Yes, I did that.
Okay.
And then, at the end, I was doing this. I was listening to my headphones.
Why? Why do you think you were doing that?
I'm not sure.
Do you think you were just upset and nervous?
Yes, and then Shelley, would you like to be my girlfriend? No.
So you let her know you were mad on her?
Yes. And then I talked, and then at school, Shelley says, Nicole, show me your wallet. I did, and she stole $3 from it. And then she lied about it.
How'd she lie about it?
That she didn't, I didn't steal your $3. Shelley and Sharon. Shelley took Sharon's picture and stole it and lied about that. Another day, Shelley says, I didn't want to be by Shelley, and Shelley says, Nicole, you are a jerk.
So she got mad at you. Okay, should we see if anyone has any questions now? Do you want to ask them?
Okay,
They have questions?
after we do a quick story about Tara Smith.
Let's see if we have any questions.
Okay. Okay. Can we do it after we do the Tara Smith story?
Well, if people want to hear it, then
Okay. Question time. Time to ask your questions. Nice and hot. Hurry up. The press is cooling down.
maybe nobody has any questions. What year did you go to high school?
What?
What years were you in high school?
85 to 89.
But I think but my sister knows you. Her name is Lisa Ward. You know Lisa Ward?
Yes, where is Lisa Wood here?
No, she's not. She's just, she's on the phone before.
Okay.
Just curious. Nicole,
Yes.
what kids teased you most? The kids that were in the class with you at Hillcrest, or the kids that were in the other classes at Hillcrest?
Both. But mostly kids in other class. A story that hasn't heard here. My girlfriend was Carrie Jo, and the kids will kiss her to tease me.
That wasn't nice.
What about the cheerleaders? You want to talk all about the cheerleaders?
What for the cheerleaders?
How they would tease you? Remember?
I'm not sure if it was a cheerleader who was teasing me.
Oh, okay. The other girls then.
Yes. Other guys with courage. Oh.
You talked about some people, I don't know exactly what relation they were doing bad things or teasing you and putting you down, adults. And I didn't hear about the people that were nice. What did they do that made you feel good compared to what other people did that made you feel bad?
Comparison of Julie and Becky. Julie says, lying about a minus. Becky says, Nicole, that's a minus for putting a face in a plastic bag.
So she picked things that were real serious.
Yes.
And Julie maybe picked things that were kind of quickies.
Yes.
We did,
Jen Payne picking minuses. That's a minus for not weeding the yard good. What would you do if I tried a good job but there was still some weeds, little ones?
I'd probably have to do
Would you do minus for them or just help?
just help. What would you want to have done?
She could have helped.
Yeah, she could have.
When me and Jim did the weeds, we helped at the Brighton Point home. Remember that, Jim?
And Jim helped you.
Yes.
We did, after Paul came to the group home to live, we had to work very hard on rules, and making things black and white, because Paul would get really, very nervous when he didn't know what the consequences were. We had to talk Penny into that though, huh, Mom, on the weekends, because she didn't really know if she wanted to do those rules. But she spent many weekends getting frustrated, and finally one weekend got so tired of the question, said, Paul, go to timeout. And he turned around and said, thank you, Penny. So that said to me that I need to have those rules. They're really important. I need to know what the consequences are. We don't go to timeout anymore, though, do we?
No.
No.
Okay. Timeout example was in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Timeout could be in the corner, or in the bathroom, or anywhere away.
Well, what do you do?
Timeout A, timeout B. Fly to Chilliwack.
For what? For what? I
That
don't
was
know if I understood that.
that was bad for bad dinner manners.
Oh,
For eating too fast, eating with your mouth open.
Bear story. The bear was making weird noises at a zoo, and someone said, I don't want that bear at my dinner table.
so what do you do at the DFS?
Play with forms, collate them, spread them,
Deliver them.
and deliver them.
And do you like doing that?
Yes.
Okay, you can do 4 minutes, okay? And then we'll have refreshments.
Okay. And now this is two coping with autism stories. Bad and good. Bad first, good second. Bad story. Me and Tara Smith. We became boyfriend and girlfriends. We went on a date. Cowboy glove. Sally drove. Remember that one? And then we went to the Galleria roller game, but Tara didn't like that activity. Second date. Second date, some stuff. Cold winter. I was shoveling, didn't shovel, so Jim says, go shovel the snow, more better. Remember that, Jim? And then, me and Tara, we went to a Christmas party. I was playing my Super Nintendo, and Tara was doing this with me, googling eyeing me.
And what has got you?
Look at me closely.
So get real close to you with your eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Tara played, and then Tara did something that I couldn't do, get several lives in Mario Brothers.
That's smart. Do you want to talk about your girlfriend now, really quick?
Okay, and then bad part is, one thing Tara said, Nicole, get out of here. I don't want to ever see your face again. Should I put a bag over your face? Jody Perry. Jody's sister died, but I gave her the love potion, which was the pop, and it made her feel good.
Did you feel good because you gave her a pop?
Yes, and then there were some other stories. Same day, I kissed her on the lips, and the kiss meant, and the kiss meant I care about you, Jody.
What kind of things do you and Jody like to do?
We like to see movies, go to the lagoon, go to the Arts Festival.
Go out to dinner?
Yes, all kinds of things. Even though she has brain damage, her loving part of the brain hasn't disappeared.
Do you want to tell people about your brain?
My brain's good.
Do you remember asking when you were probably, 16?
Yes,
About whether you were retarded or just autistic?
just autistic, no retardedness.
And you felt good about that?
Yes,
What does it mean if you're retarded?
it means other bad things.
Like what?
People might go, the retarded tease.
You think they have a harder time?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, so maybe finish? You can thank people for this.
thanks for listening.
And I guess there's
There's refreshment on the table. Okay.
You just had